What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl box art, as we've had the box art for these games for a while now. They were revealed a few weeks ago, and a lot of people I feel like might have just kind of glanced at them and haven't really thought too much about them, and a few people have been talking to me about some of the points that are about this box art, and I've really been thinking about it, and I feel like that this box art is actually very interesting for multiple reasons that I feel like we need to kind of have its own separate video and do kind of a deep analysis and really talk about it. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, the Coldest Water. With summer approaching, the next few months are going to be hot and you're going to need some cool drinks to stay hydrated. The Coldest Water is a revolutionary new water bottle that can keep your drinks icy cold for up to 36 hours. It uses a special no-sweat technology that prevents it from getting all bubbly on the outside, and is also odor resistant so that your drinks don't start smelling bad after being inside of a metal container for so long. So if you'd like to take the opportunity and switch to pretty much the only water bottle that you're ever going to need for the rest of your life, as it does come with a lifetime warranty, then definitely be sure to click the link below and use code Aero for 10% off of your order. There's even a giveaway link that you can enter to win a bottle for free, and thank you so much again to the Coldest Water for sponsoring this video. Alright, so I've got the box art pulled up here so that we can actually take a look at it, but really the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is how insanely detailed this box art really is. I feel like some of you guys might have not really looked too much into it and kind of just looked at the image from like the outside, but the thing is we actually have like a very high resolution of the box arts for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl right here, and so we can really zoom in and take a look at the details. And so the first thing right here is if we do zoom in right here, we can really see that like you can actually kind of take a look at the textures that are on Dialga itself right here. Like we can like kind of feel the texture that you would feel from like Dialga's body over here, and it's a very interesting type of design choice that they really went for this box art, because the thing about this box art is these box arts are extremely high quality in terms of like their resolution and their design, and most likely like when you get these games in the plastic wrap and pick them up, like you're probably not even going to be able to notice these insanely highly detailed kind of parts about these images. So it really kind of makes you wonder, like, why did they make the box arts so highly detailed? Like even if we take a look at Palkia here, if we scroll over to like Palkia, we can see like the textures on its actual body here. We can see like kind of it's even like damaged here. We can see like little scrapes into it, like little, it's not like in pristine condition in terms of like how its body is. So it really kind of shows you the details in the textures and the body that they put for these box arts. And I mean, even if we take a look at Dialga right here, obviously like Dialga, these parts right here on its head are supposed to be metal, and we can definitely see here that there's like little dinks in there, there's like little jagged edges here. It's not like pristine quality metal, so there's like little dents and dinks all over these metal parts of Dialga as well. So it's just kind of weird how insanely detailed the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl box art really is, because if we take a look at all of the Pokemon box arts that we've had in the past, none of these box arts have ever really been so highly detailed like this. So it really kind of just makes you wonder what might have been the reason for them to make them so detailed like this, if we're probably not even going to see them like that. Now another thing about these box arts that maybe some of you guys might have missed is that it looks like that the location for these box arts is actually the same for both Dialga and Palkia, and that they're both facing each other in the same situation. And the reason that some people feel like that this is the case is that if we actually look really closely into the box arts for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, if we take a look at the Dialga one right here, you can actually see there's a little bit of pink light like over here that's reflecting on the parts of the metal on Dialga. Even if we take a look at some of the edges here, like you can see right here on its body, there's some pink light here. So like if I take these images right now, if I take these colors from these images and inject them into Photoshop, the colors actually pop up as pink. And we can see the same exact thing here on the Palkia side, where there's little hints of blue light that are kind of on the edge of Palkia's body as well. And if we like kind of look over here, we can see some blue light coming as well. So it makes it seem like that maybe these two box arts are in fact connected, and that Dialga and Palkia are facing each other, which is definitely something that I feel like we've never really had in terms of mainline Pokemon box arts. Like they've pretty much always been each legendary Pokemon or each Pokemon kind of just doing its own thing separately. The closest thing that I can kind of think to this is maybe for like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Maybe some of you guys might remember, but if you take like the box arts for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and put them together, the edges of the box arts actually make up the shape for Ultra Necrozma, which is kind of cool, but I don't really feel like that's the actual box art itself that's connected. It's kind of like a little Easter egg kind of thing at the end. So it's really interesting how these box arts look like that Dialga and Palkia are actually in the same location and the lights are reflecting off of each other. Alright, and the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is kind of like the art style that they went for with the box arts for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. See, the thing is, every time we've had a mainline Pokemon game, the box arts have pretty much always followed a very simple type of art style, which has always been like the cartoony type of design, where it's always been like the kind of dark outline for the legendary Pokemon, and it's always been like flat colors, and they've pretty much always had a very basic art style for every single mainline Pokemon game. This is the first time where it's like drastically different, because it looks like that we actually have like full entire 3D rendered models for the box arts here of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and it's just so weird because like the thing is, like, these images right here of Dialga and Palkia legit look like they're from like a movie or like a CGI video or something like that, where we know now that the game isn't going to look like this, obviously, with these types of graphics. We've seen footage of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and it's actually going to have like these kind of chibi art style with like the miniature characters and kind of the top-down view. So it's just so weird that we have an art style like this for the box art, which is representing like this chibi game that we're going to be having. It's so interesting because usually, compared to all of the Pokemon box arts that we've had in the past, we've never had like a full-on 3D kind of very realistic looking type of art style that we have for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And what's so weird about that is the one thing that people are really concerned about with these games is that they look like that they're probably going to be some type of minimal effort type of remake. That's like the one thing that Pokemon fans are really scared of right now, is that these are pretty much just going to be the exact same games as Diamond and Pearl, just remade again in HD with the exact same stuff, nothing new, which is kind of disappointing for a lot of people because every single Pokemon remake has always added something, with like Fire Red and Leaf Green adding the Sevi Islands, with Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver adding the Pokewalker, the Pokeathlon, and then of course Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire introducing the Delta episode and Soaring and Mega Evolutions. There was always a lot of cool features that were introduced, so a lot of people are upset that it looks like that Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl might not have any type of crazy new features like that. But the thing about these box arts is that they're really detailed like this, and they're using this really interesting art style for no reason. I feel like if these games really were going to be like a kind of minimal effort type of game like this, where there really isn't going to be a lot of cool new stuff, then don't you think that they would have kind of done the same thing for the box art as well? Like, we had images of Dialga and Palkia from back in February, and I could just take those images right now and kind of tinker around in Photoshop for 5 minutes and put together a box art like this. And you could tell me right here, this box art is definitely passable, right? Like, if this box art really did exist and was the real deal, of course it doesn't look really insane, but like this box art could have definitely been sold in stores and people still would have bought the games for sure. So it's so weird how like the box arts for these games have so much detail put into them, and it really looks like they put a lot of time into them for just a game that's seemingly going to be the exact same as the original games back in 2006. So it really kind of makes you wonder, maybe these box arts are hiding something else about the game, and maybe that's the reason they went for this. But yeah, there you go guys, those are my thoughts about the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl box art. It is very interesting for multiple reasons. Like, the one thing is just how realistic and kind of like the 3D approach that they took with the art style for the box arts for these games. Like, the thing is, if they really did that to make like the graphics and the game look really interesting, don't you think they would have kind of done that for Pokemon Legends Arceus, which a lot of people think is definitely the best looking Pokemon game that we've gotten. And for that game, the box art is actually kind of following what traditional Pokemon box arts have been, with like the cartoony type of art style. So it's just really interesting that with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, we have like this really kind of realistic and highly detailed 3D type of art style for the box arts. Maybe it means that the box art really is hiding something about these games that we're going to learn really soon, or maybe they just decided to have an interesting type of box art like this instead. Who really knows? If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button, and also comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about this. How do you guys feel about the box art for these games and how highly detailed it is, and kind of the different approach that they decided to take with it? How do you guys feel about it? Do you have any theories about it? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely gonna have some more Pokemon content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to be a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.